Hi, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. I wanted to finish up in my March journal. I've got several pages left to do, but I've got most everything in them. And then I still have my journaling, but I sat here last night and did some stuff, some catching up and printing out some things that I needed. And anyway, I just thought that I would turn on the camera and sit here and chat with you while I maybe put some more stuff in my journal, or journal more. I don't know. Work in my journal. I may not have everything, but I think I have most everything. I will make myself a list of the things that I don't have. Let's see. Oh, I stuck that in. I'm not used to dealing with wet glue. Okay. I had made that little tuck out of a scrap piece of paper. And yeah, I forgot that I didn't let it dry long enough. Okay. I wasn't using my glue paper yesterday. This paper right here, the wax paper that I glue on. And I had glue. I was gluing my pages together. You know, it was just a mess. So, anyway, I had thought about I had stopped. I had an appointment on this day, and I had stopped and gotten ice cream. It's kind of become my treat. Not that kind of ice cream, but a place called Culver's. And they have, what is it? Frozen custard type ice cream. It's really good. Okay, so I think I have everything. That was Easter. I videoed that. And I still haven't decided. Oh, I still haven't had a chance. I was going to look to see if my sister had any more. I love that little bunny. Any more pictures, and I haven't seen any. Made that little tuck right there. And that one I think is done. This one, I don't really have a lot. I mean, I worked at the clinic and I worked in the garden. So I'm looking for one of my volunteer looking in my little pouch. I could put that. I work mostly on a computer at this point. A lot of contact with patients as well. I don't see any large volunteer, so I'm going to use the Serve. Just for simplicity's sake. And it matches the page. So what more reasons do you need, right? So, yeah, I made my April journal a little while ago. I'm waiting on that video to post or to upload. And what else? I think I'm just going to put that here. Kind of encompass the whole day. I don't usually journal about, I don't really journal about what I do at the clinic. There's a lot of, confidentiality stuff. But, just that I went and whatever. This page turned out darker than I intended on it. And then I gardened. I may thumb through a magazine in a little bit and find something. Let's see. This day, and this day. Let me start with this day. I went, this was the beginning of the week of Easter, so I was getting my house in order and the yards and the garden and all that good stuff. We were going to we had an egg hunt in our yard, so I needed, I needed to clean up. I needed to finish up my card making mess that was on our kitchen table, and that's where I make my cards. Anyway, and then we sat at the tag office for 3 hours, registering the new boat. So, that was not part of my plan that day, but I think I'm going to put this right in the center, and then I'll journal around it. Maybe that'll work. But I did work on, because at this point I thought my daughter might still be coming, so I was trying to get my stuff out of the spare room. And, you know, get the bed done and all that good stuff. So I did work on that a little bit that day. That was the only part of the, you know, real productive part I got done. And I was working on cards. I mean, that was productive. And trying to get them finished up. I was working on, I think on this day, I was working on these little eggs to go in this. I don't have the front part of this basket. I don't know if I'm going to use the basket or not, because you have a front die cut and then you tuck the things into it. So either I have to dig it out and die cut the front part, or I don't use the basket. But mainly I was doing these carrots and eggs. That doesn't sound like they go together, does it? I was making the pieces to the baskets, just like I made the bunnies. I was making, this is a bigger basket that I made, and I could put that in my journal, but I'm just going to save it for next year. And it had a cute little bunny butt sticking out of it, except I messed up his ears. And then it had the carrots and the eggs and everything all out of it. Anyway, yeah, you saw the cards maybe, but just like I was putting together these bunnies one day, I put together all the pieces, and oop, I took my carrot. So this day I was working on, and it was kind of like dyeing eggs, because I actually was inking them, so it was kind of like dyeing them. So, oops. Okay. Anyway, so I thought I had these left over. These weren't my favorite. And I had them left over, so I thought I would put them in my journal just to show what I had done. Let's see, give them a chance to dry. And I think I'll take this, make some journaling lines. I think it also kind of decorates the page a little bit too. I don't have enough that I think I need. Oh, and we finally got my tag for my car, my handicap tag. I've had the placard, but I didn't have the actual tag for my car, so we went there for a two-purpose. It was really windy, and then we tied up our blackberry vines. We have them growing on a trellis, and it was so windy. It was almost blowing me over. It was that windy. And okay, so this day, I know I made cards. I didn't necessarily start to finish these cards, but like the eggs, these are the ones that the eggs went in. And so I had cut out like the carton and had ink blended them, and then I blended the eggs and all that stuff. Inked up the eggs. And let's see, it was rainy, and I made Easter cards. So that was kind of the extent of this day. Monday and Tuesday are usually my days that I get to spend at home. And especially this week, I needed it. I was exhausted yesterday, I know. I think without having anything else to really put on here, unless I have something windy, I have sunshines, and it's not important enough that, well, I could do the little weather statement. I have this. I think those little weather tags are Recreations by Brooke, if I'm not mistaken. And I could put that. And then this. I know it doesn't fill up a double page spread, but, oop, that one's upside down. But it's good enough. I mean, it is what it is, because that's what I did that day. And I probably cleaned a little bit, or, you know, I was just trying to do a little bit at a time. And mostly I was trying to finish up the cards, because some of them I needed to mail. Oh yeah, what day did I mail? Let's see, where did I go? I went somewhere this day. Ooh, I have a glue string floating in the air. That's odd. I think I went somewhere this day. I do believe I did. I'll have to, I don't have it in my notes, but I will have to. No, it was windy this day. No, yeah. What day did I, okay, what, I just lost my mind, hold on. What day did I just put the blackberry bushes? Right here. Weather, okay. This day it was super windy and fixing a storm. And then this day was chilly and rained. But I'm pretty sure. Sorry for the long pause. I'm thinking I went to the post office this day. Or I went up to, I don't know. Let me think about that. So I'm going to make my little notes, because I want to get this finished up and do a flip through for you, because I can't seem to ever get that done. Sometimes I have them done and it just feels so far after the fact. Okay, so I'm making myself little notes, what I have left to do. And I was going to get a pink marker. And I was going to do this side in pink, since I did the other side in that aqua blue. And, you know, sometimes I do this and I think, wow, I don't have this much to say. But you just write bigger. I like these markers. They're ball color, whatever. They were cheap watercolor markers, but they're dual tip. Now, I mean, if it gets wet, it's going to run. Windy, that's what I was going to put. Windy, windy, windy. Okay. And so we're just going backwards. So what are you up to? What are you crafting? Are you crafting along with me? I hope that you are. I always hope that you are. And I love it when some of you tell me that that you've worked in your journal, or you cut out magazine images, or, you know, that you did something creative while you were watching. I love that. And, oh, Sunday. Yes. Okay. I know what else I did all week. I know exactly what I did all week. I played Animal Crossing every day because it was bunny week. I didn't get on this day until later. Let me think about what else we did, because I'm sure that, yeah, we did garden. And hold that thought. My husband took his dad fishing this day. Oop. see if I can find some quick. I just used one out of here last night, so I might not find another one. That one will work. I'm just looking for like 2 guys on a boat. There's the boat baby again. Anyway, 2 girls on a boat. You don't see that every day. And yeah, I don't need a huge picture. I'll mark it and see if I find anything else. He just took his dad out on the new boat. His dad hadn't been on the new boat yet. And he just took his dad out just to, you know, just to go for a ride and fish a little. Just, you know, Sunday afternoon, which worked out fine. I was gardening and made a video. Okay. Well, there's that one. I don't really need... Let me try this one. I didn't really need a huge one. So, but it was bunny week. So, the week leading up on Animal Crossing. Again, I asked, do any of y'all play? I know there's one. Do any of y'all play Animal Crossing on the, it's not on the Wii anymore, the Nintendo Switch? Let's see, I gardened, I made a glue book video, and then, yeah. And then he and his dad went fishing. But bunny week, so all week long we collected Easter eggs. It was like a big Easter egg hunt on your little island all week long. And I had so much fun doing that. I might put that up here and this here, and then I don't really need like those words and stuff. I'm wondering if I could tear that to my satisfaction. You notice I said to my satisfaction, right? I know I can tear it. Let's see. Oh, I just knocked a bunch of stuff off of my desk. Don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure. Oh, I do. Okay, I see it. Okay, so I can do something like this. That'll work. That works just dandy. And let's see. Here we go. I mean, that's two younger guys, but you get the idea. It's represented. And then I made the glue book video. Okay, so I'm really hoping that my next video is a glue book video. I made my journal. I want to get this one done so I can glue book guilt-free. I mean, not that, you know, not that there's a whole lot of guilt associated with it, but you know what I mean. Also, I could put up all the Easter stuff. You know, finish putting up all the Easter stuff because I still have stuff out from the other holidays. We won't talk about that. And all along, I have bunny stickers. I have, oh, I need to put, speaking of bunny stickers, do I know where my bunny stickers are? No. Of course I don't. And I have stuff everywhere. Let's see, that Thursday. Hold on, I'm picking up what I dropped. Okay. Okay, that day's done. I just need to do my lines, and I can do that later. This day, I skipped one. Oh, I didn't even glue that in. I think because I had just inked this page not too long ago. Like yesterday. Not too long ago. I did get some done though, and I got some things printed out, and I stuck them in their appropriate days. I got all my backgrounds done. I had a lot of catching up to do. I have not had much journal time this month, and so I did catch up a lot yesterday. Don't really like that on top of that, but we'll go with it. This was a yard and garden day, all day. So, I think I've already looked through this magazine for yard and garden stuff. I don't think I'm going to look through it a whole lot more. I think I already pulled out one from here. And it was, yeah, because I remember Darius Rucker in there. I have this, and I can put it on one day, but we weren't yes, we were. Wait. Did we? Yeah. So I can do that. Let's see, if I trim the page, I'll trim some off this side, I'll trim some off the top. And then, see, I didn't even have to do this whole background. Because it was a beautiful day. And I think I up-potted a bunch of tomatoes and some other things. Let's see. My ruler. And what else? I'm going to just trim this a little bit. This doesn't look like our garden per se, but it's close enough. It is good enough. So let me get, yeah, I'm ready for, I mean, as much as I would love to have Easter in April and just be getting out the Easter stuff, I'm ready to have this journal done and the stuff put up, if that makes sense. And I've got to go back and finish. There's still like bits and pieces of January and December, and some of it might just be like decorating pages or writing or whatever, but it's causing me to keep out all of the stuff. And that's got to go. So I'm not as eager to get rid of Easter, because it just happened, as I am getting rid of, I mean, by the time I get all the fall and Christmas stuff put up, it's going to be time to drag it back out again. But what happens is like today, instead of coming back and finishing this journal, I would have started on my April journal thinking that, well, I'll get to, you know, finishing the other one, the last month, and then I don't. So this time I am, quote unquote, making myself finish it. And I want to get it done. I want to do a flip through. I want to get it done. And I did do some actual writing in here. Let's see, what else was on this day? Yard, garden, all day, beautiful. Where did my little weather? I'll put a little sunshine. And then we'll call it good. Cut him out loosely real quick. And anyway, how do y'all do that? I mean, I guess in a perfect world, you know, journal every day that day and you wouldn't get behind. That's in that perfect world that I'm going to assume none of us, or very few of us, live in. Because like last week, I didn't journal at all. And that's what I was trying, well, I mean, that's what I'm catching up on. And not to mention the days before that I was already missing or behind, or a lot of times I'll wait until I have a whole page to print out stuff. And so, you know, I always do, or typically do, a couple days at a time. And a lot of that is like printing out clip art or photos or whatever. Because I print full page. There, he's cute. That works. And that makes me happy. And then at some point I need to find my bunny stickers. And not for this page necessarily. Okay, I had this washi tape open earlier. Does not match my background, but I'm gonna add it to that page right there. It was already unwound, if that makes sense. Well, I thought that would tear easy enough, but it apparently did not. There we go. And it wasn't winding all the way back. I almost used it in my journal earlier. Okay, so that day is good enough. Come on out. I don't know if this is the color I want, but it's close enough. And this was a fun day. I went, I'm not sure what I did during the day. Let me look. Oh, I made a card for my brother-in-law's birthday. And, my friend came over and we worked in the greenhouse. And then I went back to her house with another friend of mine. And we had a little get together and had pizza. You know how long it's been since I've had pizza? So it was the three of us and then her three kids. And we watched, well, as much as I could watch a movie with three kids. It's been a long time since I've tried to watch a movie with three kids. We watched Hop. Maybe I should print that out. And 22 Hop. So I really don't feel like I can say that I watched it completely. I know enough to know that I want to watch it. I love all those little animated. Well, that one's like a partially animated. So they worked on, this is the friend of mine who has two foster kids. And the other friend of mine, I set the two of them up. She was helping her with her hair. And so, and this was her little, little avatar on her little game she was playing, the little girl. So, and I thought it was just precious, so I took a picture of it. And she ended up with a water leak, and we shut her water off, and I didn't mention, I need to probably journal all of that, but I didn't print out clip art for it. Okay, so I don't know why I put the glue up. Oh, up potting, that's what. Oh, I meant to put a picture of, it's all right. This isn't the one I wanted, but it will work. Let me see if I can find the one that I actually want. Probably not. Let's see. Oh, I bet I know where it is, though. I threw everything in this basket. That's the other thing. I ran out of baskets. These Dollar Tree baskets, and instead of going and buying more, I am finishing up one. And then, sorry, I had pulled all this clip art last night and printed off some stuff. And let me glue this down. Still didn't find the thing that I want, though. Now it's going to drive me nuts. Okay. Anyway, I know that this is going here. But we had a nice time. It was fun. It was nice to get away. It was, or I say get away. I haven't been to her house in so long because for a long time I couldn't get up her driveway. Well, for a long time I couldn't drive to her house. And a lot of times she ends up just coming here. And because a lot, you know, many times she was either helping me do something, or she used to work right behind my house. So that had a lot to do with it. But then I couldn't drive to her house for a long time. And, you know, a lot of times we're doing something garden related, so we do it over here. But this was the first time I had gotten to see her garden in a while, and so it was helpful to me. This is the one I wanted, not this one. And you're like, what's the difference, you say? Well, that other one looks like she's planting stuff. This one looks more like up potting. You know, when you separate plants and put them in a larger pot than what they're in so that they can get bigger before you actually plant them out. That's called up potting, just in case you know, needed to know that. You might be going on Jeopardy one day and, you know, they ask you, what is up potting? And now you know, if you didn't before. There we go. I didn't put it back in that same spot either. That might not have been the smartest thing. You know what? One of these days. But yeah, that was fun. That was nice. We had a nice time. Let's see. Go ahead and do that. Just so it's ready to write. And then I will use this one on this side. And, but anyway, it was really nice. The other friend of mine, one of the girls that I work with at the clinic, she picked me up and we went over there. She was the one that was helping the friend with the foster kids. She was helping her, teaching her how to do the little girl's hair. So it was all cute and braids, and she did such a good job. Anyway, okay, so this page, wait, that means that I missed, well, not real fond of that belly band there. Thought this was cute. This was my ice cream. Nope, that's not coming off. I sat there and ate. Stopped and got, my doctor's appointment is in the same little shopping center as a Culver's. And this is a little off-cut. I had cut out a piece with the die, and I kept the outside piece just for a little decoration. I was gonna like an inverted journaling spot, but then I ended up gluing stuff on and around it, so it kind of turned into just a little bit of a frame. There we go. Okay. All right. Where was I? This day. More ice cream. Y'all, I love ice cream. I didn't used to. And I thought I was odd because I didn't like ice cream. The older I get, the more I like it. And I think that's fairly common. Because I know a lot of old people and I know they love ice cream. So I'm thinking it's a thing. And if I heard right, I think that custard ice cream is probably like the most fattening, the most calories. I'm like, please don't tell me that because, you know, don't wreck it for me. See, this one has a cupcake on it. Excuse me. But we're gonna change it out for ice cream. What a treat. And I went, let's see if I can find it. I went to the farmer's market that day again. Let me move all my magazines here. And this is my printable. Well, that's all those little cutouts I was looking for. This is, yeah, I just threw them all in that basket when I was getting ready to make my journal this morning. Okay, so I had these all organized. Had being the key word. Had. Now I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, here's a fishing. I seriously did. I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, farmer's market. Yeah, in Lydia's printables this month, or this past month. With her veggies. There was one that said farmer's market. Wait, this is days and dates. I think I'm going to do a video here soon of just cleaning out. Oh, it's not in here. That means it's just in the bottom of the basket. Yay! Oh, here's some more of that polka dot paper. This is when I start cutting them all out. And I did a little bit of that the other day. Journaling spot. Here it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. That wasn't horrible. I'm going to need to print more of them. We have a little, I mean, there's more than one, but it's a, I don't know that it's considered an actual farmer's market. It's close enough that I can use this little printable for it. But yeah, I guess so. They sell plants and fresh produce, and they have a nice setup. I don't know that it's all local. It's not quite like one of those roadside stands, you know, or something like that. But, you know, it's pretty close to a farmer's market. Or as close to this farmer's market as we have. And one day I would like to set out a little farm stand by the road. One of those little honor system things. That was my number. They put a number on your car. That's the ice cream place. So I got an asparagus plant. I'm going to plant that. They say that it takes, I was going to put that on this side, but I think I'm going to do it this way. Where else did I go? Oh, I went back to the clinic to plant stuff. So I could put that up there. I'll put this here, maybe. I don't think I have... Yeah. Okay, now we get to pick washi. Yay! Well, I could just tape it in. Oh my goodness, we've already been doing this 40 minutes. I am so sorry. Wow. And I had most everything ready. Oh, I meant to cover that. Oh well, it's all right. But I think I'm almost done. I mean, I'm not done. I still have some stuff earlier in the month I need to finish and write. Some of my actual journaling. I'm not going to do that with you, but there we go. Do any of you grow asparagus? Everything that I read about it or hear about it, it says you can't harvest it within the first 2 or 3 years. Now, I'm assuming when you buy a plant starter like that, it's on its probably 2nd year. I think 3 years is from seed. And so maybe by next year, you want to let all the foliage. So anyway, I've got to find I haven't planted it yet. It's in my greenhouse in this picture. And yeah, so that already is a sticky. I don't think I need to do anything else to it. But picking out washi is fun. I don't want to not pick out washi. This is pink, but the page is blue. I mean, because y'all couldn't tell that, right? Oh, wait. But wait. I have ice cream washi that I very seldom ever get to use. Okay. And here we have 2 opportunities to use it, and I almost forgot about it. I guess I could still go back, and it has pink and blue. It has all the right colors in it. Wow. How often does that work out like that? And I have lots of strawberry. I'm trying to remember what days I worked, because I know there was a lot of days I worked on my strawberries. That was these green stalks, and I took them all down, fluffed them up, and planted new ones and fertilized them and all the good things. And it was backbreaking because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. But I can't remember what day. Oh, I was looking for this day, I was looking for a magazine image, and I haven't found it. I was organizing my craft room that day, and I'll find an image eventually. This day, I made bunnies. Oh, look, I haven't journaled this day. Not a whole lot to journal. I can glue that down. I found this in a magazine. I thought it was really cute, and I don't have... That was a Sunday, and we did absolutely nothing. I don't even think... I do remember at some point sitting there... Yeah, I don't have anything on there. Oh, I know why. Because we had a fishing tournament the day before, and I was wiped out. And I remember sitting there, we were watching movies and TV shows, and oh, I tore something. And I remember thinking, you know, wow, how sorry can we be? But I was totally fine with it. So I found this little image right here. It says the silence treatment. Show yourself some love. So I thought that was perfect to go on that day, because we needed some downtime. And by George, we did it. That we did. So, oh, it's not straight. Well, shoot. I think I just made it worse. Oh, now I creased it. Good job. Good job. Let me get my St. Patty's washi tape out, and then I can definitely put that up. Yeah, I have 85 rolls of it. Not really, I'm exaggerating a little bit. It came in a set. I wanted some Easter and spring washi and some Valentine's washi, and St. Patty's. I mean, I would have been content with a roll of St. Patrick's Day. I'm not a St. Patty's Day. We don't do anything for it. Oh, I know, shoot. I know what day this was. No. This is when the clocks, I think. We lost, no. When did time change? That was the weekend before. Yeah, that was this weekend. Okay. I'm like, wait, what? So I have my clocks ready. All right. Yeah, I will probably not use all of this washi in my lifetime. Who knows? I could send some out in Happy Mail. That would be the smart thing to do. And I could put, well, that's got trucks on it. We didn't do anything that involved a truck. What about some gnomes? Do we want some gnomes? I could run them down the side of the page. Just to use it. Or I could, nah. Gnomes, because we were at home with the gnomes, you know, home with the gnomes. Homey with my gnomies. That didn't even make sense. Good job. Nope. That didn't even rank as a dad joke. That was just horrible. Okay. That is good enough for that day. I have absolutely nothing to journal. What did I say we did this day? I forgot. Monday, Tuesday. Oh, I made bunnies and cleaned the kitchen. I guess I don't have... I was thinking, did I make these? But I must have made those bunnies. I thought I made them on another day. Maybe I was making... I think I made one that day. I'm going to stick him in there and see what else I've got. Because I've got to wrap this up here shortly. Okay, so this day I know what to do. We had a tournament, and then we went to Mickey D's. I have not been to Mickey D's in a long time. And I didn't miss anything. Except, we went there after the fishing tournament. It was just on the way home. And all the guys were like, you know, y'all want to go to McDonald's because it's, you know, it was kind of the only thing right there. And they have this big table that we all could sit at. It's very nice. The food was mediocre. I mean, it was McDonald's, you know. It's not like it's I mean, it's just McDonald's. Ooh, that one's almost done. Looky there. Oh no. What did I do? Okay. But the fellowship was great. And I've gotten, you know, long since used to being, did that make sense? I got used to being the only female in that club a long time ago. Some of the wives occasionally will come to a weigh-in. Oh, we won this tournament. This was the first tournament in the new boat, and we won. Nothing to write home about, though, I might add, because just, it was one of those that everybody out-sorried us. It just so happened that our fish weighed a little bit more than everybody else's. The few that we caught, why did I do that? The fishing was very rough that day. It was not, it was very hard. They were not biting. I caught a lot of fish, but they weren't very big. And you know, you bring in the 5 best to the weigh-in. This was the first fish caught on the new boat. Sort of. It was the first bass caught on the new boat. He caught it right out of the gate that morning. He caught a redfish. And they're pretty, but we can't keep them. We probably could. We just, it's not per our tournament. You know, we're a bass club tournament. So you only keep bass. All right. Where did these go? So it was a happy meal. It was a meal and it was happy. I swear I just put all that up. So, but we had a nice little sit down and chit chat with everybody. And I mean, we stayed for a good hour or so just talking, and it was really nice. So, and it was a pretty day of fishing. It just, the fish thought it was so pretty, they just stayed in the water. Okay, so almost, that's enough room to write. Well, I don't need a whole lot of, don't need a lot. I don't remember what the weights were that we caught. I think we only caught like 5 pounds, and that's 5 fish, so that's not very impressive. Some tournaments will catch 10 to 15. Well, 15 is pushing it. For, oh mercy, I made those too close together. That's awful. Okay. All right, where are we? I think it's time to, okay, I'm back to where I think I kind of got caught up a little bit. I got to glue those in. Why haven't I already glued those in? I'm not sure. I made 2 videos this day. And I had already decorated the page. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I didn't have those printed when I did that page. Because I remember doing this page. And then, yeah, because I had skipped this page. Oh, this was when I moved into the new boat. He had just brought it back from Louisiana this day. He left this day. See, this day I had that I made bunnies. So I knew there was another day. So he left for Louisiana this day. He came back with the boat this day. I had the garden class. You know, we did the baby boat flippy flappy. I still haven't written about it. And yeah, and then I moved the first thing in. I moved my bag in. And then, yep, that was, I figured I had to commemorate that event by taking a picture so it could go in my journal. You know how that goes. Gotta take a picture. And then I think, yep, I potted tomatoes. There we go. All right, well, that is caught up enough for me. And then I will, yeah, because, geez, we're already almost at an hour. I still have a couple things to glue. He, yeah, he fished in a tournament on this day. And then I went to, my friend and I, the one that I went to her house the other day, we went and bought some strawberry plants, and we went to a church yard sale. So I haven't been to a yard sale. It wasn't a, it's more of a thrift store. They have it open like once a quarter or once every so many months, or that is once a quarter, isn't it? Duh. Anyway, but I'm gonna turn off the camera, and I'm gonna keep plugging away and see if I can get this done and put all the March stuff up, and then move on to April. Sound good? Maybe a glue book video. I gotta have my space pretty clean for a glue book video though, because it's like a whole other set of mess that comes with it. And I don't want to lose all my little pieces. You know, it's like I pack all the journaling stuff off and then move in my stack of glue book stuff. So yeah, she's looking kind of chunky, but I like it. I may think about starting to round corners on these. I need to tack those. They're starting to pull up. I don't usually have that problem, but I might not have reinforced them this month. Anyway, all right. Well, I appreciate you tagging along with me, and I hopefully will finish this soon and can do a flip through. And then I'm gonna move on video wise. I'm gonna move on to glue book and the April journal, and yeah, move on from there. Well, I hopefully will see you in the next video. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.